guess you mentioned there were some positives that we, took out of last weekend, and you felt that this week going into West Coast?
Oh, there's no doubt. There's a lot of positives last week. We thought the effort was terrific. It's just little spells here and there, but we turned the ball over a lot, which we know we're going to do with inexperience we've got on the team. But I thought the effort really, right to the end, we won contested ball. There's a few other indicators that we won, so that showed the players really were invested and gave their best.
I guess we've got a lot of changes, but Gary Ablett, Aaron Hall, Stephen May among the big names coming back?
Yeah, I think obviously the ins are very good. We lost 5 players again through injury, so the reserves have got 3 players this week. But the ins are a positive. Hall and Ablett and May, obviously his first game back for a while, and Tom Nichols coming in as well. So that'll help the experience and the talent coming into the side, so that's a plus.
I guess Stevie May, his first game back after the suspension. What are you looking from him? I guess.
Yeah, it's a tough first up ask against a player that's in very good form and an excellent player in Josh Kennedy. But Stephen's been training really well, but he'll probably be a little bit rusty, I would have thought, missing 5 weeks. But we just expect him to play his role. His leadership's going to be invaluable, especially for an inexperienced backline. And the players we've got back there, for him to be able to come in and his voice and his leadership and his aggression at the ball. So if he can do his role, it'll be a plus for us.
Does him coming back affect your decision to give Sam Day a rest, or was it just a case of maybe his hip was pretty sore?
Yeah, his hip was sore. He hurt it against Geelong in round 6, so he's been playing with it for 4 weeks. So he got a little bit better. Then he jarred it up again last week. So he just loses power in his leg, and we could probably trot him out, but it's just going to grumble along. So we just thought it was best to give him a week's break.
And I guess just one quick one.
You're the only one asking questions, Tommy. That's it.
Just a quick one on Tommy Lynch. I guess we've spoken about his success already this year, second in the Coleman medal. Looking at his maps for his kicking this year compared to last year, he's kicking a lot more from the arc and a lot closer in, whereas last year he was really on that 50-metre line or anchoring on the goal line and fighting for the ball. Have you seen the success that he can get from the different movement maybe we've had? And where
I think early, obviously, the way we moved the ball until we started to lose our midfield, that he was getting in different spots, he was moving up. But his accuracy for goals really improved, so he's kicking a few from wide out, he's kicked a few from the arc. Obviously he's marking his strength, but there's a few from ground as well. So I think he's just adding to his game. I think he certainly hasn't reached his pinnacle as a player. There's more upside for Tom. He's still only young, so you wouldn't think he'd start hitting his straps till another 2 or 3 years as his maximum output.
I guess West Coast, looking at them, we had some success in Perth last week, but they're going to be up after winning their first away game. Yeah,
and they play very well at home. I think they've won their games at home by a minimum of 10 goals. So they won their last game by 100 points. So they are a formidable opponent at home. They really do. Hoping the sides have got the crowd behind them. So that's going to make it a bigger challenge for us. But if we bring that effort we had last week and a few different things we'll try. So hopefully that can hand us in good stead.
What's the biggest danger you think they pose the Eagles?
The biggest what, sorry?
What's the biggest danger, I guess?
They're dominant centre square, work with Nat and Nui. Once they, especially first quarters, they certainly get a stranglehold on that, get the ball on their forward line and lock it in. So they've got a talented forward line to kick goals, but their pressure once the ball's inside their forward line. So we've got to be able to at least neutralise and not to give them access to the ball out of the centre square.
I guess big job for Tommy Nichols then coming back?
Yeah, Tom's done well in the past against very good players. So he's a competitive young man. So he's had a few weeks out now, and he's only played 1 of the last 4 in the season. So I think he's pretty keen to do well.
Rocket, obviously it's Indigenous round this weekend. Has the club done anything special this week? Because obviously there's a few kids here that are Indigenous.
We've done a few promos as such in the community and a few photos around. But the fact we've got half a dozen or so Indigenous boys, and they're very proud of their heritage, and the work that Jared Harbrow does with his academy and young Indigenous lads. We're very, very passionate about that and the involvement that they have. So certainly, it's a great initiative from the AFL, and I think acknowledgement of the Indigenous players, certainly within our game and what they do, and hopefully that can encourage more Indigenous young men to be able to play our game.
Was it pretty incredible to see Jaeger out there doing the warm-up yesterday?
Oh, not incredible, but certainly a good feeling, and certainly good for him. You know, he's in a good headspace. I think he was like a kid in the lolly shop, be able to get out there and play. Just enjoyed it, and I think now he's really looking forward to playing again.
I guess as a coach, you've never had him at your disposal. Are you pretty eager to see?
Oh yeah, it'd be handy to. Yeah, so I've been here nearly year and a half, and he hasn't played a game for us. So, you know, certainly like to be able to get him back into the side, and obviously David Swallows, the other one's only played 5 or 6 games as well. So, hopefully David can get back in soon as well.